back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you're returning, hey, welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you several things that I hate about living in China. This is not in any way, form, or shape saying that China is a bad place. It's just that these things are things that, like, it ticks me off, or it used to tick me off when I just got here. So I'll be sharing some of those stuff with you. So if you would like to see, please continue watching. Let's get into the video. So the number one thing that I hate about living in China is the staring. Well, I kind of don't pay them any mind now, but the number one thing that I hate about living in China is the staring. These people stare like there's no tomorrow. I understand that you might not have seen a person of color before, or you might not see many persons of color, but they stare out of this world. Like, I'm not going to lie, if I pass one place 10 times and I pass the same person there 10 times, the 10th time the person have to stare. It's not like just glance and look away, like legit stare, like stare in your morning. It irritates. And then to put the icing on the cake, people will just be there and they like take out their phones and like into your face, like, oh my god, don't do that. Most of them, if not all of them, can say hello and say hi. So just take out your phone, come to us, say hello, show us on your phone that you want to take a picture. If we want to take a picture with you, then we will. If we don't, then we don't. And the most drastic thing that happened regarding staring when I got here, short story time. So my friend and I was coming from work. So work from Wednesday to Friday starts at 2:15 and ends at 8:15 p.m. So regularly we're heading home. We went to the supermarket, so we stopped and was putting something in my friend's bag. So 3 persons were walking, a young girl, a woman, and a man. They were walking. So when we stopped, we realized that they stopped too. So we didn't take it for anything really. We stopped at a bin again and they also stopped. So we went into KFC saying, okay, let's see if they're following us. So we went into KFC and these people came into KFC behind us. So we came out through a second door in KFC because KFC has 2 entrances, and we came out through the second door and these people came out behind us. So based on how the complex is made up, when you leave out of one building here, you walk under a walkway and then you can enter another store. So we went into a baby store and came out through another exit. I don't know why we're playing this rat race with these people, but we did it. And we lost them, and then we head and started to walk home again. We crossed the road, and bear in mind, across the road there's light over there, but it is poorly lit. So I don't know how on God's green earth these people saw us from all the way over the other side of the road and come over. We walked for like 5 minutes or something like that and a tag. Then all of a sudden my friend looked behind her and said, "Them a come." So I look back now and see the lady and her daughter run a come. Say, me say to my friend, no, say, me now go home because them people are going to follow me go home. Me now go home. So me start put little pep in my step now, and my friend say, me now walk fast, no, me want to save them people are come down here. So the people them are run come behind me, run come up breathless, you know, breathless. All of a sudden the people them they beside our way, breathless, out of breath. I'm not exaggerating. The people them out of breath are run behind me. Only if you know, say, when them reach up over there, them want to take one picture. You saw us a very long time ago, and you could have just came up to us, say hi, just like you're doing now, say hi, and ask for your picture. But these people literally stalked us, like, stalked us. Anyway, enough of that story. Now, The second thing that I hate about living in China is the spitting. So before I came here, when I was trying to find information about China, even search YouTube, I heard people talk about Chinese people spitting all the time and stuff like that. But I personally, when I got here, I never experienced it at all. Maybe because I was outside for like probably 2 weeks before the Rona, which caused me to be locked up inside, so I didn't really experience it at all. But after the lockdown, I will come out back outside. These people, they literally, you know, when you're spitting, you spit, but they make a really horrible hawking sound in order to spit. They do it anywhere, anytime, in no matter time of day, them do it. But it is so annoying. I can't even do the sound that they make because I don't really think that is normal. Honest to God, I don't think it's normal. The next thing that I hate about living in China is the pollution. As we all know, China is one of, if not the most polluted country in the world. Yeah. So, you know, the air is always polluted because of factories and all that stuff. So even on a sunny day, sometimes the sky looks smoggy, and it is not that it's cloud in the sky, it's just that the air is polluted. But I personally haven't been sick really from that or anything, but the pollution, it is real, it is here, it is real. So yeah, the next thing that I hate about living in China is that I have to use a VPN. So as we may or may not know, in China there is the Great Firewall, which blocks most, if not all, international or overseas websites or Google app or Google sponsored apps from working. So because of that, and we're foreigners, you know that we always use those Western social media platforms and WhatsApp and all these things. So because we use them something there and them the block from China, we have to use a VPN. And then why I hate it so much, VPNs are very problematic. Very, very problematic. You might have one and it worked today, and then it give a little problem, and then it work again and it give a little problem, and then when you're there, you might go through 10 different VPN for the entire time when you're there or more, because when one stop the problem, you just have to go find another alternative in order for you can use everything. And me, being that it is so expensive to call Jamaica from China, I have to communicate with my mommy on WhatsApp, and that's so annoying. Sometimes I will be on my WhatsApp calls or whatever, and the VPN just lock off because the service just not the day. Annoying. Damn. But yeah. Another thing is how difficult it is to send money. Remittance services. Because it's not like in Jamaica or in the US or any other Caribbean countries where there is a Western Union or there is a MoneyGram. No. At least there isn't one where I am, so I can't use it. And upon preparing to come here, I also did research on that. One video that I watched, someone said there used to be Western Union services, but even for foreigners that was so hard. It was a whole task, and you need a whole lot of things in order to send home money. So to me, it's like this country is trying to keep all their money inside their country, so it is not very easy for foreigners to send money home. From one of the apps, Alipay, that I spoke about in one of my previous videos, that can be used to send money. But the thing is, when we as foreigners try to use it, it won't work because it's going to ask us for a Chinese ID, which we do not have. So it makes no sense to us, eh? Sham. So yeah. So because of all of that, what has happened since I've been here, persons persons like from my own country or maybe other countries, they partner up with a Chinese friend or whatever, and then they kind of start a remittance service or remittance services. So they give us their fees and everything, and then we just send them our cash, pay the fee, and they send us a receipt once they send the money. And that's how we have to do it. We can't just go to our Western Union or go to MoneyGram and send our money. We have to go through somebody else in order to do it. So yeah, those are the things that I hate so far about living in China. If you have reached the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please do remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, lovelies. Mwah! 'Cause you got